Hi guys, and big welcome to cEDH TV gameplay here with a competitive match. Me and Pontus, Swedes versus Canadians.
We're nice, I promise.
Yeah. I'm only gonna win on turn like 4. Yeah, I'll let you guys.
I think we have two northern ice countries versus each other. So this match will be basically which country is the coldest. Something.
Exactly. Yeah. It's already getting cold here, guys. It's
starting to get colder too. But... So me and Pontus, we are regulars. Matt and Rhetoric, big welcome to the channel. Rhetoric, you've been here before. But Matt, we don't have a sword that you dub people with like in game night, but big welcome anyway. Well, what have you brought? I think that's a white and black something, right?
Yeah, this is the old school Teysa. How competitive it really is, I'm not sure, but I kind of try to force it because I like the color so much.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you can try to make something as good as possible and just see how strong or how much it's lacking compared to other. I think everyone around the table is playing some Fringer stuff. Or maybe Pontus is playing something pretty standard.
I've never seen this one from Pontus. Yeah.
Rhetoric, what are you playing?
Sakadama Bantarama.
Sakarama Bantarama.
I saw it a list. It was on the MLC list, and it was tagged to Rebel, but like there wasn't a primer or anything, so I'm not quite sure on who authored it. But it's basically a Bant build of Sakadama. I like it because you get a little bit more access to those artifacts with Enlightened Tutor and a couple other silencing effects and things like that. So I'm gonna give it a whirl.
In any case, I'm playing red and blue Myra the Magnificent. Felt like attractions kind of worked. They were kind of doing their thing, but now I have better colors. Like blue is good, I can interact better. Red is good, I can win better. But by the way, Rhetoric and Matt, what are your thoughts on the attractions?
Confused.
Confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, just trying to keep track of stuff. Like I can barely keep track of my own board state. Like you guys have seen me do that here when I play. I'm like, so I go, okay, I've got to remember all these sort of things. Like without some kind of auto reminder about that stuff, I feel like I would just.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes a kind of player to do it.
All right. In any case, let's start the match. Let's look at some opening hands.
Looking at my opening hand, but I have no lands. So I'm going to mulligan. There are really some great cards here. It's just like not enough lands. So I'm gonna go again and go down to 5, pitch 2. Not a perfect opening hand, but at least I've got the lands finally. A little bit of removal, plus the demonic tutor, so like I feel good about that. I'll send it back over to these folks.
What's up, everyone? Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, by the way. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's see. We got a Bop, Arid Mesa. This deck really does well when it has fast mana, and we don't have too much of that, so let's go ahead and redo Free Mall. Okay, I am second in turn order, so this could be really good for us. We got some fast mana. We've got Gemstone Caverns, Ancient Tomb. Gilded Drake would be an early way to nab something. Eldritch Evolution could help us get maybe Sakashima, so we'll see. I think I'm going to go with this one, so I need to pitch 1. Ugh. All right, we'll get rid of this one. Bottom of the library, yep.
Okay, I should have practiced this deck more. I don't understand cards. So she will tap for 6. This is a turn 2 selvala. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know this deck. This hand looks pretty good though. Wait, what did I do? If you control forest, yeah, I will control forest. So this is a turn 2 Selvala, turn 3 Regal Force or Risk Expertise, drawing a bunch of cards. Yeah, I don't know if this is a hand you should keep, but it actually looks pretty good. Gemstone Caverns probably be exiling. Okay, I didn't decide. We'll be exiling Regal Force because Regal Force will draw 2 cards when I cast, maybe 3. While Risk Expertise will draw more and let me cast something. Yeah, I might just have gone into a trap. I don't know this deck, but this looks pretty good. So yeah, I'll keep my first 7, which is scary.
All right, so I don't like this hand. We don't have the colors. Like if we had a red mana for Ragavan, that could be great, but no, have the mulligan. Kind of slow. We have 2 lands. We have a Brainstorm, have some counter spells, but that's kind of, I want some more speed. Like we can be a little bit greedy. Let's go to Sex. Ursa, 2 lands. No, sorry, 3 lands with Boseiju, Merchant Scroll. I'm keeping this one. Yeah, it's not great, but it's fine. I think we're gonna drop Baral to the bottom. That's our 6. And with that, let's start the match.
Gemstone, exiling. Oh, this feels really bad. Maybe a terrible idea, but Sunscorched Desert.
Gemstone Caverns, exiling a Regal Force.
All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna draw. real simple. Swamp and go.
I will draw a card. Ancient Tomb. Pass.
Take my turn. That's a pretty good draw, I'm not gonna lie. Place node covered forests. Tap 1, cast a wild growth targeting my forest. I'll tap my forest for 2 green. I'll cast a Allosaur Shepherd, and then with the second green, I'll cast a Land Elf. And then I'll pass.
I'm gonna go to my turn and draw a card. I'm gonna play a Bosei who shelters all, tapped, and pass.
Alright, cool. Draw. Play a Godless Shrine. Bring it in tapped. That's it. Pass.
All right, so draw a card for turn. I am thinking at first I was going to steal Llanowar Elves with Gilded Drake, but I think I'm going to wait for Selvala. Going to skip on that, but I'll probably play Ishai just to maybe get some kind of thing going. Maybe be a little scary. I don't know. Then we can Eldritch Evolution into something else later on. So let's see how it goes. Play Rejuvenating Springs, and then I'm going to do white, blue, take 2 damage, and cast Ishai. I will pass turn.
I will take my turn. I am not drawing a land, so that's... I'll just tap 3 for a Selvala. And then pass the turn.
Untap and draw a card. Flooded Strand. Sacrifice it. Find a volcanic island. Tap it. Tap Boseiju. Take damage. Casting a Fellower Stone. And after that, pass the turn.
Ishai gets counter. Okay.
Draw. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I am just thinking through my hand here. Opening hand, I had to mulligan down to 5. Because I kept, not getting any lands. I had 2 lands on my opening hand. Now I'm here with no lands at all. And I'm wondering, do I use my Demonic Tutor to get a land? That feels so bad to do. Because with Teysa, I want to use the Demonic Tutor to get, Painter Servant or Darkest Hour. It's is it worth spending that tutor to get a land? I mean, if I get the other land, I'll be able to use Record of the Guard to get something like a Blood Artist. I think I'm going to do it. This feels kind of bad, but whatever. I'm going to go for it. Demonic Tutor.
Okay. Ishai gets counter.
And I am going to... So I'm going to drag it out of the library and move it to my hand. Close and shuffle. I will play Mana Crypt. I will go ahead and pass to Rich.
Draw a card for turn. Go to Drake. Grab Selvala.
I'm so happy about this. I absolutely pass.
Why are you happy about this? You realize how much mana he gets, right? I know you don't want me to win, but this is supremely scary, Mons.
That's actually
It's not
true.
haste, right?
When I think about it.
It
But I don't
This is
think
terrifying.
I don't think he plans to win with it compared to what you do.
He's winning with it. This is a winning play, Mons. Don't kill yourself.
I can't do much about it though.
Yeah, I pass. Go ahead. Steal myself.
Okay, let's do Guy's Cradle. All right, so we got to Selvala. Was happy about that, but we still can't cast Kodama yet. So what I'm going to try to do next turn, we'll see how it goes. I will cast Kodama and then see if I can do Eldritch Evolution. Selvala could also help me with that.
Take my Selvala-less turn. Play a forest. Tap 2, cast a Priest of Titania. And then I'll pass. My hand did one thing. That thing got very much interrupted by the Gilded Drake. Honestly, I'm not sure we'll get there anyways, because Ishai is surprisingly a counter to Selvala. Because while storming off, I would lose my creature being the biggest power. So I don't think I would have been able to storm off with Ishai anyways. I'm very afraid of the Selvala tapping for 11, 12 next turn. I probably don't survive until next turn anyways, to be honest.
Untap and take my turn. I'm gonna play this island land drop. I'm gonna tap for exactly 4 mana and cast my commander, Myra the Magnificent something. Attraction, theme park builder, make a cool girl, and I pass the turn.
Swamp, I will pass with 5 mana up. Rich.
You guys are very funny. I'll move to my turn. Draw a card. Let's maneuver our way around this BS. I'm gonna activate Selvala. I'm gonna do 7 green. Okay, I don't know what's gonna go on here. Matt's got mana open. He could be bluffing. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Man, that thing is a 7/7, huh?
Depletes all of this green. We got 1 blue floating. Cast Kodama. Tap Guy's Cradle. Make 3 green. I'm gonna sack Ishai because I'm casting Eldritch Evolution.
So you're gonna get some giant thing and draw a card off Selvala.
We'll see. I don't know.
Let it ride. I was saying, Rich, I got 5 mana, man. Don't put
Hey, I know you long enough now. You might be Canadian, but you're still a good bluffer. All right. That doesn't mean anything. But
Go ahead.
All right. So I will search my library. Give me a second. So with Eldritch Evolution, I'm fighting Maloku. Flying, return a land you control to its owner's hand, and create a 1/1 blue illusion token with flying. So there's a trigger on the stack with Kodama. I can put a permanent onto the battlefield that's less Flooded Strands. So not playing on land for turn, so I'm going to put Field of the Dead. We get Tropical Islands. Yes, at a Kodama trigger, there's nothing to report, sadly. I am sad that I have to kind of wait. Yeah, and then I'm going to pass turn.
So you're gonna win on my end step, Rich? Is that what it is?
If it gets back to me, I'm going to try to win. I'm going to do my best. Yeah.
Go to my turn. I'll tap Priest of Titania for 4 green mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana total. Give Mons 3 life to cast this Invigorate targeting my Gilded Drake. +4/+4.
So I gain 4 life, right?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
I'll kick Vines of Vastwood targeting my Gilded Drake, giving it +4/+4 again, and the Shroud. Oh, Shroud from opponent, so hexproof. It's a 11/11. 4, 5, 6. I'll cast the Rich Crush Expertise. I'd like to draw 11 cards.
I'm good. Go ahead, Pontus.
Yep, go ahead.
I may cast a card with mana costs 5 or less. I will cast this Return to the Wild Speaker. I would like to draw 11 more cards.
That's pretty good. Go for it. Draw cards. Yeah, go ahead. Infinite 1/1s still kills you.
I know. So I'll respond to the Return to the Wild Speaker by tapping my Gemstone Mine or Gemstone Caverns, casting a Crop Rotation, sacrificing a Gemstone. I'll find the Homeward Path. Then I would like to draw my 11 cards. My hand is so big. Land for turn with Big Guy Squirrel. I will cast the Survival. I'll use a mana, discarding this here, Sullivan Safekeeper. I'd like to search my library for a creature. I'll find the Quirion Ranger. I'll use my last green to cast this Quirion Ranger. I will bounce a forest to untap my Priest of Titania. I'll tap her for 5. I will activate Survival of the Fittest, discarding this Jalta, finding a Weirwood Symbiote. I'll use a green, casting this Weirwood Symbiote. I'll bounce the Quirion Ranger to untap Priest of Titania. I'll tap Priest of Titania for 4 mana, up to 7. I'll use 5, go down to 2, cast this Ashaya.
Wait, are you like actually winning here?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying my best.
I think you're winning here. How did this happen?
Infinite mana.
Yeah, you have infinite
This
mana.
is infinite mana. I don't know if I win.
Can you
I had
guys?
to wait. I
Can
had
you
to wait
guys?
my turn. I had to wait till.
Yeah, can you guys stop winning the game here?
Never! After Ashaya resolves, to cast this Quirion Ranger. I'll then bounce it to itself to untap Priest of Titania. I will now present the loop where I tap Priest of Titania for 4, and then untap it with casting Quirion Ranger and bouncing it to itself repeatedly.
To make infinite mana.
I make infinite green mana.
I honestly don't know how we're surviving this kinda. I don't have anything,
I don't
guys.
know how I kill you, so I can't really argue.
I have a couple of things.
I think we need to see what. So he's got
Yeah.
infinite green mana, but we need to see what he's going to do with it. I'm thinking Finale Dev, if he can draw.
I
it,
honestly
he-
think, considering Rhetoric Board State, Matt, we need to save your capabilities here. Even though your spot removals might not really save us versus Rhetoric anyways. But I believe in waiting for a second here.
Okay.
if you want to, probably a shy is what you kill, right? Or
Yeah,
Priest
you
of
probably a
Titania.
shy. Probably a shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're looking for a kill spell, but yeah.
You would say that, Rich. You would say that.
I mean, the person who wants to win, yeah, he's gonna try to do something. But
Alright, carry on, Pontus.
Am I good to present the infinite mana then?
yeah, good for me.
Okay, infinite mana. I'll also untap this land realm at some point, just because. I will use 3 mana to cast this Umbral Mantle. I will equip it to Priest of Titania. I will make her a 61/61. I will do the same to Land Ralph, so it's also 61/61. Those are the 2 I can tap. I will then cast this Garruk Primal Hunter. I will draw cards equal to the highest power among non-humans, among creatures I could draw. So I would draw 61 cards. I currently have 63 cards in my deck.
We need to stop this now. Because this wins. He will draw his entire deck here.
Everything but 2 cards.
He's gonna draw the cards, but what is he trying to get to? What's your
Does not
prediction?
matter. Drawing his entire deck with wins. Like he
I wish I
wins.
knew.
with this.
Wish I knew.
There's a
dude.
final
I wish I could
there's a
tell you.
final devastation in that deck. Boom, you're dead.
I'm gonna wait to see what he does to try to win
No,
because
the rhetoric, trust me.
No, no,
That
no,
is
no.
no. That's
Green-
the absolute worst thing to do here. He draws deck, he wins. Period. If you have a counterspell, you do use your counterspell right now.
I have a rift in my hand. If I rift now, he's still in his main phase, so he'll do the thing all over again. So the thing is, like, he won't. Yeah. So he's gonna have infinite. Well, he may not have the. Yeah, he can float the mana and then just redo it again. So I was hoping is if he goes a finale dev, then I could just bounce him on attack and then he won't be able to. He can cast everything again, but he can't do any damage. Like green doesn't usually do that, right?
This is cEDH, man. I don't really play at this level. This is so powerful.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to make an illusion. Yeah, I'm returning this to my hand. I'm returning Guy's Cradle to my hand. Trigger kodama. This is the battlefields. I will basically just do this a bunch of times to make as many as possible. So I'll make infinite tokens with Meliku, and then I've got infinite green, blue, and Overload Rift.
I pass on Cyclonic Rift.
Cyclonic Rift overloaded, resolved.
Yeah, Garrick will resolve, I will draw 0 cards, because that is the highest power among creatures I control. So with my still infinite green mana, I'll cast this Allosaurus Shepherd, cast this... where did it go? Oh, there. This Ashaya. Then I will cast this Kogla. Oh yeah, ETB, I will draw a card of Selvala, and there will be a fight trigger on Kogla. And I'd like to fight Meliku. I'll recast this Survival of the Fittest. I will discard land or elves to it. I'd like to find a creature. Everything's based on me having a creature. I'll find the Timur Sabertooth. To make it easier, I'll tap the Homeward Path to take back my commander. So I'll cast Timur Sabertooth. I'll bounce Kogla. I will recast Kogla. And I'll repeat this process to fight as many 1/1s as possible. So the way Magic works is you can't actually name infinite, but we kind of shortcutted it, so we make infinite +1, just to make sure that when you're after, you always are on top, because that's just easier to play with, and it's kind of effectively the same thing. So since he made infinite 1/1s after me, and also my Kogla costs 6 mana, and the whole loop costs... It's not 6 mana, it's 6 mana, so the loop costs 8 mana. I can't actually kill all his 1/1s, but the thing I can do here is I can draw it through my deck. Then I can draw into the final of the station, which makes it so I can once again do infinite mana, because then I can tap Selvala and make infinite with any of a lot of combos I do have, or just the Korean Ranger. I will then cast the final of the station, where X is 10, giving my Selvala haste. I will then loop my Korean Ranger with Ashaya, bounce it to my hand, untap Selvala, tap Selvala for 7, to once again make infinite mana, more than the infinite 1/1s that Rhetoric has. I will then close the loop by bouncing Selvala to my hand, and repeating the process with Kogla to just kill all the remaining 1/1s. And then I will cast a Eternal Witness, returning Final Fortune to my hand and casting it again for 1,000,000 to kill everyone.
I just want to say, I said at the very beginning that Selvala would win. So
I did not see that one coming. That is amazing.
I think
Yeah.
I
didn't see it coming either. I barely saw it while doing it.
Yeah. Well,
I knew
I think
it's a spiritual victory for me. That's what I feel.
GG's, guys. GG's.
Good game.
yeah.
Good job.
GGs.
Good game. Good game, everybody.